guys, welcome to another episode. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be going to the north side of town and meeting with our local Fiat group that I'm pretty actively involved in and have some friends in that group. And we are going to one of their car events. Typically I'm not able to go to those events because they are on Saturdays, and normally I work on Saturdays. And so this is one of the few times I get to actually go, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So far we've had about 20 or more cars confirmed for this event, which is really exciting for us. It's not very often that you get this many classic Fiats together, and that's kind of the perk of being in a big city like me. So we're driving to the north side. We're going to meet everybody. I'm not able to bring my Fiat, unfortunately, just because of the dumpster in my driveway. It still hasn't moved, and there's still construction going on in my house, so I still can't get out. So I am going to be driving someone else's car, which is very exciting for me. It's not very often you get to drive somebody else's classic, so I'm really excited to do that. He's got 3 or 4 cars, and so he's just going to give me which one he wants me to drive, which is perfectly fine. And it's going to be really exciting. We're going to get a lot of good shots and a lot of good content for you guys today. I really like going to these and showing you guys the cars in my community that have influenced me with the work that I do on my channel. And whenever I get stuck on any sort of challenging thing, or I just need to talk something out, these guys that you're going to meet, and girls, are the people that I reach out to when I need some help. So I'm really excited to bring them to you, and hopefully they'll be willing to talk on camera, because some of them are a little shy, but hopefully we'll get them on camera for you, and they'll be able to talk about their cars and their inspirations and why they did certain things. And so let's get up there, let's get in a car, let's do a walk around of the car we're going to drive, and then we can get some awesome footage over there, and then I'm going to show you guys these cars. It's going to be a really good time, and I'm really happy I can bring you with me. So let's get there. Alright guys, so this is going to be our ride. We are riding in his X1. This is going to be a lot of fun. I don't even know if I'm going to fit, but we're going to make it happen. We took the hard top off, we put it in the front trunk area, so hopefully my tall self will fit, but we'll find out. Alright guys, so we are driving the X1 right now, and I have never driven one of these, and it is small. I'm 6'5", and this is really small. I have to drive without my shoes. Man, she wants to go. It's really smooth. It's a lot of fun to drive. And I really thank Kevin for letting me drive. His third synchro gear, I'm sure you guys have heard it a couple times. The synchro gear for third gear is a little mushy. That's why you hear it grind a little bit. The clutch in this system's a little different, so I had to learn it kind of on the fly than what I'm used to with the 850 or my 124. But this is, I mean, I'm in third gear, I'm at about 4,000 RPMs, and I'm sitting at about 43 miles an hour, and I'm just cruising. I mean, it feels great. It's a really tight handling car, and she wants to go. I mean, she wants to go, and it's a lot of fun, and you know, I just need a bigger garage. But you know how that goes. was only 5,000. She wants it. Man, this car wants to drive. It is so good. Yeah, this is fun. This is a fun car. Fun car.
Okay, so I'm Graeme. This is my 1978 Fiat Spider. It's got a lot of modifications done to it. I put a 2-litre engine in it, which had domed pistons, 6mm domed pistons, and also had a millimetre skimmed off the head. And it's got big valves in the head, and it's all polished. It's got improved cams, and it's running dual 48 IDF Webers, which
those are massive.
yeah, I've never seen. I don't know if it's been done before, but I had a lot of help from Jeff Shefferman and Andy Truscott. Jeff worked his magic, and it runs beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, this is a great car.
I can drive around.
Sounds really good too.
In 5th gear, just slowly, and it doesn't miss a beat. I also modified the front, took the bumpers off. Here, I bought a kit and Frenched the indicators in.
If you want to drop the hood, we can look at your front lights here.
Put the spoiler on the front, put some nice yellow European lights in there.
Yep.
Filled in the air gaps there.
All from the original bumpers.
Yeah. Filled in the square pieces there and put the little round LEDs on. And I did the same with the back. Filled in the seams. And the back of the car, I cut the seam off that was there and took the bumpers off. Filled in the keyhole. And it just gives it that nice, nice smooth round look.
Yeah. And what is this color?
This color is it was actually a Mako color. So it's a Sherwin-Williams coded color. Can't remember offhand what the code is, but it is a gray. But in some lights, it looks purple. It's pretty neat. Yeah.
Any changes to the interior?
Yeah, the dashboard. I wanted to do something different with the dash, so I went ahead and covered it with a vinyl wrap. It's a titanium, brushed titanium. It came out really good. Put the chrome dials on. That made a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
The interior is, I got it from a guy who had his car stored for about 17 years, I think. And it had got 32,000 miles on I bought the engine and the transmission as well. So it was an unusual color, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's so different.
And it really contrasts nicely with the color of the car.
Yeah, it does.
And then I went for some black wheels. Now, it was a, I don't know, it was a kind of a funny choice, but I think it really sets the car off as well.
Yeah, it's different. Definitely different.
I like the look. My wife tells me it should have been they should have been silver, but I'm not having that. She don't
so
drive
much silver. Yeah, that's right. She's not the one driving it. It's so much silver.
And I put the Vitelloni copy mirrors on. They're absolutely worthless, but they look nice.
Yeah, they're really bright.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing. This is great. This is a great build. This is awesome to see you out here and see this car. And of course, you've got to have your obligation sticker. So thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.
Alright guys, so we are done. We are leaving Kevin's house. We want to say thank you, huge thank you to Kevin for letting us drive his X1 That was a lot of fun, and it was really good to see everybody and see a bunch of other cars and let alone a lot of Fiats together, that many, especially with a kind of a last minute meet that we weren't planning on. So that was a lot of fun, and it was a good small car to drive, and man, did that car want to go. And that was a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I got to go, and I'm glad I got to bring you guys with me. Made new friends, new contacts, so it's gonna be a lot of fun when we get together again next time. Hopefully we can do this more, and I can bring you guys with me more. We didn't get a whole lot of opportunity to interview anybody. We got the one interview with Graeme. Thank you so much for taking that time and talking with me about your 124. But we were moving the cars so much for pictures and videos, and we just didn't really have a whole lot of time to talk about cars. And before we knew it, 2 hours had passed, and a lot of people had a lot of other errands to take care of today, which I totally understand, because I do too. So that was really cool. I'm really glad you guys could tag along. Just make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. We also have a Facebook page at Garage Time TV. On those social media accounts, I post little small things I might be working on, or little cars I see as I go around in my daily life, and share with you guys. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.